First of all, thank you for the comment. I really appreciate the kind words. But I'm going to put this out there for you, and I figured I'll just make a video because maybe this will be useful for someone else too. So you're asking me how I hold my pick, and you mentioned index and thumb, and I assume you mean something kind of like this. And there's nothing really wrong with this. I mean, I know plenty of people that do it. There's no wrong or right way to do something. There's just comfortable and uncomfortable ways to do stuff, and that is totally up to player discretion. But the way I hold my pick, and I'll talk about why I do it, but I'll just get to the point first. The way I hold my pick is I curl in my index finger. Don't worry about these fingers back here. I curl in my index finger until, it's comfortably sitting in this curl. I'm not squeezing hard, but it's still curled in. And we're going to focus on kind of this point right here where these two parts of the finger intersect. So right here, I'm going to curl it in, lay my pick, and make the point that I'm playing with perpendicular to that part of the finger that's sticking out. And then next, all I'm going to do is lay my thumb across, and I'm basically set. Now for this pick, maybe I'll twist it a little bit. And for anybody, obviously, there's going to be differences because maybe your fingers are longer, or maybe they're fatter, or maybe they're skinnier, and maybe your pick is different, and it just likes to be held a different way. But the general idea is to have it curled in and perpendicular to that point. And now when I play, I don't have to worry about what the issues that this has. For one, it's kind of flimsy. Because of that flimsiness, you're losing volume, you're losing tone. And also, if you're trying to play fast, I can't play like that at all. But if you're trying to play fast, if you're like me, you're using your wrist to play. And when you're trying to play fast, using your wrist, there's a lot more movement going on because of that extra distance caused by your index. You curl it in like this, your wrist is doing all the work, and now you can make much finer movements much more quickly. And that becomes way less of a factor. Not to mention that it's less flimsy, you're not going to drop it. So now you're able to push volume, you're able to get tone because of that volume, and you're able to play a lot faster just because your index finger isn't the liability. So I hope that makes sense, and I know this was about mandolin, but I play other instruments, stringed instruments, and I don't hold my pick any different across the board, whether it's acoustic or electric or mandolin or whatever. If I'm using a pick, I always hold it like this, and it's always been my source of right-hand success. Now, again, everybody's different. You might try this and be like, this isn't for me, so that's okay. I'm not saying that this is the Bible. I'm just saying that this is the way I do it, and this is the way that works for me, and this is why. Thanks for commenting. I hope this was helpful, and if you need anything clarified, just comment. But just to prove that I play like that, here's a lick, I guess.